I want to talk about the Clipse new album, Let God Sort 'Em Out. So, if y'all don't know, Clipse, back in the day from Virginia, produced by Pharrell, their first release, produced by the Neptunes, had Grinding on it. Such a good album. It dropped early 2000s. I was in on it. There's a song on there, When I Was a Young Boy. That's my jam on that first one. But they released a new album called Let God Sort 'Em Out, y'all. And my thoughts, go ahead and give them the Grammy. Go ahead and give them the Grammy for not just, like, people are saying it's the best hip hop album released this year. This is the best album released this year, period. Best album, in my opinion, that I've heard so far. It's so good, y'all. Pharrell, you would think that Pharrell can't do much more in the way of production and innovate in new ways, but my God, man.
You still got it, bro.
He's a hip hop musical savant, y'all. I mean, the album is fresh as it gets. It's like peak Pharrell, and he's in his 50s now. You know what I mean? This is so refreshing to hear, y'all, because most of the time when when our hip hop veterans release a new album, when you go check it out when they release it, and it's solid, right? You know, you're like, this is why they're the GOAT. But be honest, do you go back to them?
It's hard, like you're saying, for people to live up to those expectations.
Right.
And especially when somebody like this exceeds it.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh, whoa.
That's exactly what has happened with this Clipse album. It's like
Outkast coming out with a new album that hits better than their old ones.
And it bangs.
You're like, hold the fuck up.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Our
exactly.
veterans don't come like that.
No.
They release solid adult hip hop. But this album that Clipse just dropped, it's like a culture shift because Pusha T is 48 years old. Malice is 52. All right.
Yeah, that's impressive.
And
No Malice.
Yeah. He changed his name to No Malice.
He's fire.
That whole aging out of hip hop narrative that has been around for a while.
No.
We got to drop that right now. We got to drop the aging out of hip hop with this album. Should be enough proof.
I'll take those two dudes over most anybody I've heard in the last 10, 15.
Come on, y'all. I mean, there's definitely exceptions to the rule of like the veterans dropping albums. Like Killer Mike dropped an album last year called Michael that ended up winning the Grammy. So, I mean, that's amazing. And I feel like Clipse got the Grammy on lock.
Yeah,
and
bro.
This is seriously the dopest hip hop album I can remember in a long time. Just to be honest with you. Kendrick released GNX not too long ago, and I was really big on that. But this, y'all, I mean, this thing has been on repeat since the minute it dropped.
I liked it.
The minute it dropped. Production phenomenal, like I mentioned. Lyricism is top tier.
Hey, that album art is dope as fuck, man.
Yeah, it is. Hey, and look, not only is Pharrell at his peak with the production, he is peaking vocally too. The choruses he sings on here are just amazing. They're beautiful. Y'all, I'm high on this album if you can't tell.
Yeah, go check it out for sure.
And here's another thing, the cohesiveness of this album. And what I mean by that is song after song after song. They all
signed vinyl is only $28.
Oh, what? Give me the vinyl, Will. Where's the vinyl?
Right behind you.
Where? Oh.
You got it.
Look, y'all, sitting here talking about it. Got the vinyl sitting right here. Got the vinyl record sitting right here. We're going to go ahead and let's put that right there. But seriously, so the cohesiveness of this album from song to song to song.
Oh, that's the best. That's a lost art. It is.
It's truly an absolute lost art. This is like pre-internet cohesiveness, if that makes sense. Or pre-streaming cohesiveness. Because most artists today, in my opinion, specifically in hip hop, are just one song wonders, just making that next song. What song can I get to pop on the streaming services? What is the producer of the month, the flavor of the month?
Yeah.
We can get together.
They're not even, most people don't, the whole album isn't made like that. They're made it months out of a different time. And there's no like one feel of an album.
That's right. They recorded all of this music. It was very well planned and thought out. They got in the studio.
Dope,
they recorded some of it in Virginia. They recorded some of it in Paris with Pharrell. And it they put an album out, y'all, back when each song, how it went into the next, how it mattered, when it mattered. And I really, truly appreciate that. And these are the type of albums that I'm into. It's not a coincidence that I also was listening to, Kendrick's GNX and then listening to this one. I can't get enough of this one, y'all. It's really a no skip album.
Yeah,
it truly is. Oh, and Malice, y'all, No Malice. He stepped away in 2009 because of like his he was at a conflict with himself. He had like this spiritual awakening, and he kind of felt like his values no longer lined up with the lifestyle and like the direction and the content of, Clipse's music. And so he struggled with that for a long time. But it was only after his dad told him that he was being too hard on himself. He's like, yo, man, you're being too hard on yourself. This, you're made for this. You're cut out for this. You have like a message that you can still get out through this music. Don't be so hard on yourself. And No Malice got that information from his dad right, pretty soon before he passed. And both of Pusha T and No Malice are brothers, and both of their parents passed away within 4 months of each other. And they have a dope ass song called Birds Don't Sing. At the beginning, they open the album with it. It's a tribute to their parents. But yeah, so Malice got the blessing from his pops to keep going. He returned to the group. So a lot of times that whole scenario there sounds like ingredients for just not a good album. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It sounds like disaster.
Doesn't sound like that's going to be a good album. All for 15 years, dealing with his faith pulling at him, pulling him in one direction. I just don't see a good album coming out of that. And we could not have been more wrong. Malice is a special dude, y'all. I've been watching interviews with him. Dude, he captivates you when he speaks. Go watch him speak, y'all. Like on the Breakfast Club interview, I don't know. It's just he's Pusha T's big brother, and it connects, y'all. I don't know what it is. Listening to No Malice talk, legit,
he's got it.
Legit makes me want to look within myself and figure out what I need to do and how I can be a better person. I'm not even joking. He's a fucking dope person. And not to mention, my guy is still rapping like he never lost a step. My man is still on top of his game. That's what makes this album so much more impressive. And go watch the Tiny Desk. Go watch Clipse Tiny Desk. Man, it is one of the best hip-hop Tiny Desk I've ever seen.
It's dope.
If not the best. Definitely, it's so refreshing to see, real breath control, no backing tracks.
Yeah.
These dudes can straight up spit.
They can put on some shows, man.
And just watching them on the Tiny Desk gives you a different appreciation for their recordings. It did me.
If you can do that, that means you're really talented.
That's right. And they had one of the best album rollouts of all time. Like, give the album rollout a Grammy, y'all. Give the album rollout a Grammy. They've hit every single major media source and all the dope wins and they've just done a lot of cool shit supporting this album, and it's working because I'm seeing. Go look in the comments of one of the songs or something from the album. Go look at the Tiny Desk comments. I mean, it's overwhelming comments about how good this album is. Oh, I wanted to give y'all my standout tracks. My standout tracks, y'all. So Be It, absolute banger. All Things Considered, another absolute banger. Beat Goes Hard. POV, featuring Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator showed up on this one, y'all. Tyler, the Creator, showed out on that one. And obviously, Chains and Whips, featuring Kendrick Lamar. And listen to this, y'all. Speaking of Chains and Whips, this particular song led to the Clipse departure from Def Jam, y'all. How did Def Jam fumble this project? I'll tell you how. They're soft. Def Jam is soft for letting this project walk away and not releasing this project. They ended up taking it to Rock Nation over to Jay-Z. Jay-Z heard it and was like, hell yeah, we're releasing that. Listen to this, though. Listen to this. Let me read this to y'all. Clipse left Def Jam because of a dispute over a Kendrick Lamar feature on their new album, Let God Sort 'Em Out. The label was concerned about the optics of the collaboration due to the ongoing Drake/Kendrick feud and a related lawsuit. They allegedly demanded that the verse be removed or censored. Clipse refused, leading to their departure from the label, y'all.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Hey, they stood on.
You got to take that off, and they were like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, we don't. And the optics, y'all, since when did hip hop care about optics, y'all? Do you think that Tupac gave a shit about what Bad Boy thought, or Death Row, his label, cared about what Bad Boy thought? Do you think that, Eazy-E cared what Ruthless Records thought about him going at, Dr. Dre and Death Row Records and Ruthless Records? Do they care? No, this is what it was all about. This is what hip hop was about. So that's kind of sad, man, to see that it's gotten to that point, and it just shows that a lot of these record companies have definitely gone corporate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just corporate. It's money and all that over everything, So shout out to the Clipse for standing on business and saying, you know what, we'll find a home.
I like it.
And there's reports that they pay 7 figures to get out of the deal, y'all. So
that's wild.
That's some hip hop shit right there. In closing, I'll close it up. I know I'm rambling about how good the album is. I've heard folks mentioning that we need a new genre for albums and artists like this, because of the younger generation is not really merging well with the older version of hip hop, the veterans. And I've heard people say, let's do like an adult contemporary genre for hip hop, adult contemporary hip hop. I say, nah, I say keep the genre hip hop and you form a new genre for these young cats, the Travis Scotts, the Lil Babies, which some of that music I like, and I'm not even saying that it's not good music, but what I am saying is it's not this. You know what I mean? This is like real hip hop shit right here. That other stuff, I don't know. It's almost like it's fun to listen to. Like I don't know. Name it some shit like what did I say? Like modern alternative hip hop or something. I don't know. Give it a different. Call that something different. Let's don't rename our genre.
Don't change old hip hop.
You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, I think it's time we start considering Pusha T as one of the greats because he's consistent as it gets. He's 48 years old and still dropping classic albums, y'all.